Have you ever wondered how a AAA game can go from a so-called premium release to being essentially free in just a matter of months? Well, that's exactly what's happening with Dragon Age the Veilguard, and it's got the gaming community buzzing. Welcome to nerdsection.com. Released in October 2024, the Veilguard was meant to be a triumphant return for the Dragon Age series, which hadn't seen a new mainline entry since 2014's Dragon Age Inquisition. With nearly a decade of development behind it, expectations were sky high. Fans hoped for an expansive world, deep storytelling, and the signature BioWare magic that made previous Dragon Age games so beloved. But just 4 months later, the game is already joining PlayStation Plus as a free monthly title for subscribers, an unusually fast move for a major AAA release. So what happened? According to EA, despite its quality, the Veilguard simply did not resonate with a broad enough audience in this highly competitive market. CEO Andrew Wilson acknowledged the game's strong reception, but admitted it hadn't performed as expected. And that's where things get interesting. A 4-month turnaround from full-price launch to PlayStation Plus inclusion suggests a level of underperformance that goes beyond just a slow sales start. The move raises several questions about what went wrong. First, there's the long development gap. Dragon Age Inquisition was a massive success, winning Game of the Year in 2014. However, after years of silence, canceled projects, and internal studio struggles, fans' enthusiasm waned. By the time the Veilguard arrived, the RPG landscape had changed dramatically. Games like Baldur's Gate 3, another party-based RPG with a strong narrative, had set new standards, making it harder for the Veilguard to stand out. Another issue was the game's marketing and messaging. Some critics and players felt BioWare leaned too heavily into political and social themes at the expense of engaging storytelling. Forbes' Eric Kane even argued that its clumsy, preachy political messaging does more harm than good. While Dragon Age has always tackled complex themes, some fans felt this installment lacked the nuance that made previous entries so compelling. Then, there's the question of value. With a $70 price tag at launch, players had high expectations. Many were disappointed by the game's structure, feeling it leaned too heavily into a more linear design rather than the open-ended freedom seen in other RPGs. That's not to say the Veilguard is a bad game. Far from it. It boasts strong character writing, refined combat, and an intriguing world. But in today's gaming landscape, where RPG fans expect dozens, if not hundreds, of hours of content, it struggled to justify its premium price. So now, PlayStation Plus subscribers will get access to Dragon Age the Veilguard at no additional cost starting March 4th, 2025. While this gives BioWare a chance to bring in a larger audience, it also signals potential trouble for the game's long-term success. Historically, major AAA games don't hit subscription services this quickly unless their sales are underwhelming. For example, Forspoken, another big-budget RPG that struggled at launch, was similarly added to PlayStation Plus in an effort to salvage its player base. It's worth noting that the Veilguard isn't alone in the PlayStation Plus lineup for March. Alongside it, subscribers will also get Sonic Colors Ultimate and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Cowabunga Collection, making for a solid month of free games. But for BioWare and EA, the focus will undoubtedly be on whether this move can rejuvenate interest in the Veilguard. The big question now is, will PlayStation Plus give the Veilguard the second chance it needs? The subscription model has helped other struggling games find new life. Cyberpunk 2077 saw a resurgence after its updates and inclusion in services like Xbox Game Pass. But whether the Veilguard can win over a skeptical audience remains to be seen. What do you think? Is this a smart move by EA and BioWare? Or is it a sign that Dragon Age the Veilguard is already on life support? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned to nerdsection.com for more gaming news and analysis. And don't forget to check out our video about the top RPG games of 2025. See you next time.